Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and I'm playing with this Ram Rider Prince deck with the Recruits and the Bandit. It's got the brand new Vine spell as well. It's just really solid. If you have Evil Baby Dragon, definitely feel free doing that with substituting that out instead of the Executioner. It works just as well basically. So I'm gonna go with the Executioner here. It's probably gonna be log bait, so this should be okay in terms of matchup. We have the Barbaro, which will help. And that's going to be an interesting one. I'm just going to hit him with the Vine spell here and just work down that that Firecracker. So he probably doesn't have a heavy spell, and by heavy spell I mean like a Rocket, Poison, Fireball. I don't know what deck he's got actually, to be honest. I'm going to go with the Barbaro there, and as you saw, I went pretty conservative. I'm going to go with the Bandit here. And that was because I didn't want him to go with the Trick Barrel. I didn't get a good look, but didn't want him to go Trick Barrel and, kind of catch us there. So we're going to go with the Prince here. Going to clean that up. He went pretty aggressive, so I don't know what else he's got. Maybe he's got he's got guards just in time, so that's going to work out for him. But for the most part, I would say we're in a pretty good spot. We just got to be careful of that minion horde. I'm going to go Executioner here, and that's going to clean house really nicely. Again, just got to be careful about that minion horde, and we're gonna go Ram Rider here because he doesn't seem to have anything great to defend it and deal with it. So we're gonna go Ram Rider. He doesn't have guards. I'm gonna get my giant snowball ready. This is gonna be perfect here in case he drops anything else, but we're gonna get Ram Rider plus the Executioner on tower. That's gonna be perfect stuff. And we're gonna go with the Bandit here, and that's gonna clean up that Berserker. Really solid deck this season. I have a feeling I might be using this pretty heavily, for most of the season here. So I'm not sure why he's kind of switching sides. I'm gonna go with the Barbaro here. That's fine if he gets a little bit of damage. The Dark Goblin got nerfed pretty hard, I'd say, so I'm not as worried about it. I'm gonna go with the Vine spell here, work down that Firecracker, and I'm gonna go Ram Rider on this side, and we should be okay. Yeah, we're going to take that tower out pretty nicely. Ram Rider plus 2 recruits on that side is going to be really nice here. Let's do this. We'll go Bandit to clean that up. We'll have Barbaro ready, and that's going to clean up the Goblin Barrel, and we take out that left side. So once I realized that it was a pretty weak, paper thin defense sort of situation, really able to kind of put pressure on him and take advantage of that with the Prince and or Bandit with the Ram Rider. So good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here, keeping things going. And as you saw from that last match, didn't really play the recruits. And that's one of those things where you don't want to just play the recruits for the sake of playing recruits. It's 7 elixir, and it's not like you, at least with this version, I'm not rocking the evolution version, so you want to be careful of that. We can definitely just hit him with the Vine spell, I think, on this, kind of as everything gets a little closer. We're gonna hit him with the Vine spell now, and that's gonna be perfect, I would say, because we're gonna kind of clean everything up. Bandit's gonna do a pretty good job kind of slowing down the progress of the Infernal Dragon, and I don't think Baby Dragon is gonna move over, so that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna go with the Prince here. I think it makes more sense. We'll take some damage, but seeing a Lava Hound plus Ram Rider is not what I had in terms of what he might have on this deck. Maybe he doesn't have Balloon. Maybe he still also got Balloon. No idea, but I'm going to go Ram Rider here after the fact. Prince does get a connection, which is really nice. I wasn't really expecting that because else I wouldn't have sent the Ram Rider. For 900 hit points, I would have probably rather slowly worked it down with Giant Snowball, Vine Spell, maybe some extra recruit stabs. So is what it is. I think we're going to be in a pretty good spot here, so I'm just going to slow roll the recruits here. I have no idea what deck he's rocking. Seeing Mighty Miner is with the Lava Hound plus that's really odd. Barbaro here to take that out and only give up 1 hit, I would say. He's going to pop the ability. That's interesting. We have the Prince, or even the Evil Executioner if we wanted to, but we should be able to put a lot of pressure on that left side, maybe even take that tower out. So I'll be pretty happy if that were the case. I'll go Giant Snowball right as the Baby Dragon were to lock on. That should maximize it. We have the Evil Executioner here. We have Vine Spell as well. I'm just going to go ahead, hit him with the Vine Spell. I'm going to go with the Recruits here. And as you can see, with this, we should be in a really good spot. Infernal Dragon gets absolutely melted. And look at that getting melted as well. Really, really nice stuff. I'm going to do this here. See if the Bandit can help us out, kind of clean things up real quick. And we'll get right on top of that Firecracker, cleaning that up, and we'll go with the Prince here. So as you can see, I mean, I am really just putting a lot of pressure on the opponent with this deck, just locking things up, and the fact that you have Prince, Bandit, and Ram Rider that charges makes it really difficult on your opponent. So good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here, keeping things rolling. Really solid stuff so far. And as you can see, with the 3 lighter spells, you have some, options. I'm going to go for Giant Snowball last second. Hopefully minimize the amount of damage. If, so no Hog Rider hits. Else with the Prince, you're still going to give up a hit for the most part. So this might be just like a Hog 2.6 or maybe a small variation of that. Prince is going to almost reach the tower, forcing out that Ice Spirit, which is fine. It's 1 elixir. It's typically how they play anyway, so I'm not all that worried. Going with Recruits now. He does have a few more cards, maybe 2 more cards before, maybe 3 more cards before getting to the cannon. So I'm just going to work this here. I'm going to go with the Vine Spell. That should clean that up pretty nicely. Oh, he's got Valkyrie, so Valkyrie's going to help him. However, we should still be pretty healthy here. Bandit's going to get onto tower, which is really, really nice. Ram Rider should kind of help snare things. And then we're going to go with the Barb Barrel afterwards. We have the Giant Snowball as well. So that's going to push that back, keeping the Barbarian engaged and limiting the Hog Rider to just 1 hit. So all in all, pretty solid stuff. It's an interesting Valkyrie plus Firecracker, Cannon, Hog Rider Psycho deck. I'm expecting 1 big spell. I don't think we've seen it yet. So I'm not going to drop my Executioner in the back. I doubt it's going to be... okay, I'm going to do this. So I'll take that damage, but I'm going to go Bandit here. To clean that up and get right on top of tower if he's not fast enough. Oh, he's going to take the damage? That's kind of surprising. Okay, so he's fine. Maybe it's a little bit of a lag there, but that's going to work out for us. I'm going to go Executioner because I need that Evil Executioner for that next defense. So that would be great. Obviously, you have the Vine Spell, so that will work just as well. Let's go with the Ram Rider here. And I don't think we're going to be able to get anything here, unfortunately. I don't think it's worth it to quite go in right there. I'm going to do this, and I can definitely just Vine Spell him. And then, of course, we have the Evil Giant Snowball after the fact, so we could do that as well. That's going to minimize the damage there really nicely. Prince is going to force out Cannon now, so that's great. That means we should have a free path to that tower with the Ram Rider next. I'm going to get another Prince going here. Distract that Firecracker a bit, and actually I'm gonna go for Ram Rider, and look at that, slowing that down. Then I'm gonna hit him with the Vine Spell, catch the Ice Spirit. Guys, that was actually super clean, and Ram Rider should get right on top of tower. He's gonna try and defend that, which good for him, I guess. We'll go Bandit up high in case he goes for Firecracker, and that will at least stop him from going on offense for a second. And then we could definitely go for, I think we go Barb Barrel for this. Get right on top of that Firecracker, prevent all damage, and Barb Barrel is going to clean that up. We can go Ram Rider afterwards. We have the Vine Spell, so I'm going to hit him with that. Just to get our Ram Rider to at least have a chance to get away and force out another cannon. Oh my gosh, okay, so he's focused solely on defense, which makes sense. I'm just going to do this. Going to go with the Evil Executioner. I'm going to go Barb Barrel. Obviously, he's going to get some damage from the Firecracker, but all in all, not too bad. So I'm going to go for the Recruits here, as he probably has to defend that with some Skeletons, or the Valkyrie, that works too. But I'm going to go for Ram Rider here. We can definitely just snare that, so if he opts to, try and do something there, we can definitely make something happen. But we'll go Bandit here, and Ram Rider should be able to get onto tower for a decent amount of damage. Let's do this. We'll go Prince up high here in case he goes Firecracker. Yeah, there's that Firecracker. He does get a connection. Oh, he has Lightning, so that was his light spell. I can definitely go for just Vines here. We have the Evil Executioner. We just got to be careful about this next push here. We're going to go Bandit, get right on top of that Firecracker, which is going to be nice. And as you can see, we're able to minimize the damage, which is nice. Let's go Recruits here, 4 on this side, and see if we can maybe get something going. It's about 20 seconds left. He's really hanging on. I'm going to go hit him with the Vine Spell. And all right, we got one of them on the tower there, so we should be a-okay. Prince here, Giant Snowball should help. And yeah, we're going to be able to get out of this alive. We started working down both sides, just kind of giving or taking what he was giving. But all in all, really solid stuff. As you can see, pretty dominant across the board. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. Keeping things rolling. And so far, so good. Up against Dagger Duchess, which means I'm probably going to want to focus on a little bit more of... I'm just going to go Barbaro here. But I'm going to want to use the Recruits to use up the Dagger Duchess daggers. Let's go with the Executioner here. See how he handles this. Hopefully it's not a big spell. We're going to clean that up pretty nicely. So I'm going to go Prince here in the back. We have Bandit. We have the Recruits depending on what else he does. I'm just going to hit him with a Vine Spell. And yeah, this should be good here. So, we're going to get the Mini P.E.K.K.A out of him. So that will be interesting. Going to go Barbaro here. Get the Mini P.E.K.K.A to come back, and that's going to be the best way to defend it. The Giant Snowball wouldn't have done it, but the only thing with this deck now is like, you know, it's a bit heavier, so if they're going to continue to put pressure on you, you got to be really careful. Because as you saw, I basically only had Giant Snowball, and everything else was 5 Elixir and up. So just be really careful about that, depending on what deck they're running. Sometimes you might have to be okay taking a little bit of damage. I'm kind of surprised he went Recruits at the bridge like that. Obviously, we didn't show our Recruits yet, so at least I don't think we did. But we can get things rolling here, depending on what he drops on what side. I know he's got that Skeleton King, so we got to be careful of that. And we should be fine here, I think. Go ahead and just snare that. I'm going to go Giant Snowball, push that back, keep the Valkyrie further away. We have Executioner, which obviously I would prefer not to use right now. Obviously want to use that on his Witch. So Prince is going to take out that Valkyrie and basically a hit. We have Barbaro in case he pops that ability. We have Vine Spell as well, so if we can snare it. Ooh, really I was really hoping we'd be able to somehow get right on top. Oh, okay, we were able to. That's pretty nice. Let's go Executioner here. Should be good stuff for us. And we can go Barbaro, just get right on top. We didn't even need it, so that was really nice. Executioner's Axe gave us a really good lineup. We got about 30 seconds left. We are kind of in the driver's seat. I'm going to switch sides here. He might have just given up, which is really nice. I mean, there wasn't too much he could do. Our Executioner was perfect. That's why you want to keep your Executioner against like opposing witches and whatnot, because it's going to be really beneficial, helping you be able to kind of just force them to quit. So with 17 seconds left, yeah, there's not much he could have done there. Good game, well played, really solid stuff, just absolutely dominating things. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be using this deck for the most part this season, just trying to push up into League 7. And then, you know, seeing how high I can push up this season. But let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Like I said, if you don't have the Evil Executioner, you know, you can definitely swap it out for just the Evil Recruits and just have the regular Executioner. Or if you ended up buying the Evil Baby Dragon, that's also a pretty solid option. For the most part, you just want something that does that deals air damage, but also does area damage as well. Firecracker is going to be a little bit suspect, but if you want to use Firecracker, you'll have a slightly faster cycle. You just won't be able to have as reliable of air defense. Just kind of keep that in mind. But again, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.